this is how I use this one strategy to completely dominate London and New York session with this one indicator and this silver bullet strategy, right? This works so well because you don't have to wait for the reversal and you can actually enter off a continuous trade as well. And no other guru or any trading expert has ever taught this on YouTube because I am the best trading mentor. Okay, and I'm going to be teaching you this and you're going to completely get this and pass your prop firm account, right? So what you're going to be doing first is working this on NAS 100, Euro USD, GBP USD, and S&P 500, right? So once the indicator marks out your critical kill zone, you need to be active on the markets to spot any confluences, right? So what we need to do now is literally pray price forward until we wait for price to actually sweep one of these two areas, right? As you can see, it completely swept the lows right here. Once it actually swept the lows, this is what we need to do, right? You just mark this out, just so we have an idea of where actually price went, right? So as you can see, price actually decided to sweep the lows right here. And once it actually did sweep the lows, what we need to do from here on out gets very technical. The strategy can be used as a reversal or continuous trade. So there's no specification of where price needs to sweep before entry, right? And this strategy works on the time frame of 8 a.m. all the way until 9 a.m. Okay, so it's a very tight window where you need to enter your trade straight away. As you can see, we're getting very close to 8 a.m., which we will be starting to trade. So to increase the win rate of the strategy, you need to wait for an engulfing candlestick in that area of 9 a.m. and if 8 a.m. until 9 a.m. Wait for an engulfing candlestick to take out recent price action. Then you can look for the fair value gap, right? So what I'm going to be doing is playing price forward until it enters the time where we will be trading. As you can see, in New York time is 3 a.m. until 4 a.m. And as you can see, it actually does mark out our area as well. It marks out a very good vertical line to show us that I started the session, right? So what I'm going to be doing is play price forward. We're going to be waiting for price to actually take out an area, and there you go. We're just taking out a very good area right here, which is a market structure shift. It's a very big candle too, so we will count it as an engulfing candlestick. So this will be a market structure shift. And as soon as we get this market structure shift, what we need to do from here on out becomes very clear and very simple. Right, so as soon as we do this, what we need to do from here on out is literally the indicator does not identify high probability fair value gaps all the time. But if you wait and enter on the high probability fair value gap, then the win rate will increase so much, right? And the high probability fair value gap is automatically actually measured and highlighted. As you can see, it's the pink area right here. And this is what we're going to be using to trade, right? As you can see, we're going to be using to trade towards the downside because price actually swept the lows. So what we're going to be doing is actually extending this fair value gap here over this area. I'm going to be extending it. Let me just mark this FEG. And as soon as we've done that, what we need to do from here on out becomes very simple. This strategy does not require any daily bias for it to be in motion, so there's no need to worry about biases when you're actually trading, right? All you've got to do now is actually enter your position right on the bottom of the highlighted area, placing your stop loss just above the fair value gap and placing your take profit at least a 1 to 3. I'm going to put it as 1 to 3.45 because I know it will completely go down and smash this take profit. For any of my serious traders who are looking to change their lives, we've changed so much of other people's lives. You can see Clark and Alan both got payouts of over 28,000. This is a very good testimonial right here, a review of M's pass and what we do. Okay, we pass your account phase 1 and phase 2, and we also manage it for 4 months. And the best thing is, you never pay until you get a payout because we only take 30% of the payout money that you get, and that's how we get paid. You can see Jacob right here, who's only 22 and he's made $10,000 with us, right? So make sure you join the first link in the description because we only accept 5 people every single month, and this month we already have so much people coming in that I just can't accept more clients, right? So just make sure you go down and you might get a chance to join us. But anyway, what I'm going to be doing now is playing press forward. And you can see how it's going to enter right there. It's just entered very well, and you can see that the session window is completely ended at 9 a.m. It's entered, gone down, and completely smashed our take profit. We could have easily gotten a 1 to 5 right here or 1 to 6 off of this one trade because the strategy works so well. And you also need to look out for your engulfing candlestick. Those stick and direction. And you also need to look for your actual fractional high sell /low, right? So this is exactly all the 3 things that you really need to look for before entering and actually smashing, take profit in this strategy. Let me show you on a fundamental level how this works, right? So all you're doing is essentially waiting for a price to actually do whatever it wants in each session. But once it gets to your specific trading time, and it actually marks this out, which will be 8 a.m. in this case, or 3 a.m. for you in New York, but people who are trading in New York. So once it actually enters your time, what you need to do from here on out becomes very simple. You just need to wait for price to actually give you a very good breakage of structure, which comes like this. Imagine it gives you a breakage of structure like this. As soon as it does this, right there, all you've got to do from here on out is actually mark this out as your market structure shift, because it would be highlighted with the high probability area, and the session would have ended right here. Let's say the session ended right there. Okay, as soon as the session ends, what you need to do is actually mark out your fair value gap, which would usually overlap with the market structure shift, because that would be the candle that would move everything. And let me just mark this out, fair value gap. And once you've actually done that, all you've got to do from here on out is wait for price to actually come back down to this area where you actually would have put in your long position, placing your stop loss just below the highlighted area, and placing your take profit as a 1 to 3.5 or whatever risk to reward ratio, right? So as soon as that's done, all you've got to do, wait for a price, come back into the area, just like this. You just wait for it, come back into the area. Once it's actually entered the fair value gap, you just wait, and it will go up and completely smash your take profit, because this strategy works very well, and I'm so confident that you can become profitable just by using this. Okay, this will easily be a plus 3,400 or whatever trade. Okay, this would easily give us this amount of money if we were actually traded, right? I've actually made, off of this strategy alone, I think I've made over $30,000 within this month. And all you've got to do is literally enter, and rewatch this video if you didn't get this. All you've got to do is enter within the highlighted area that it highlights for you. Okay, the indicator will be in the link in the description, so make sure you actually go do check that. I also do have a mentorship for any of you who want to really learn my strategies and become profitable just like me and thousands of people in my mentorship, right? So you can use this on NAS 100, Euro USD, GBP USD, Gold, and S&P 500. Anyway, it's going to be the end of the video, guys, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.